What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. Before I get into the subject matter at hand, I want to remind you guys that if you want to donate to the channel, I'll put a link in the description box. You can donate to Too Raw for TV if you choose to. Now, let's talk about Klay Thompson, okay? Now, we all know that Klay Thompson was not selected to any All NBA teams, which probably surprised some people and kind of surprised me a little bit. You know what I mean? And Klay Thompson was actually informed of this while he was being, I think, he was being interviewed. And read from an article right now. I'll put a link to this article in the description box. It's from Yahoo Sports, and the author of the article is Sam Cooper. The article goes on to say the All NBA teams were unveiled on Thursday, and Klay Thompson was nowhere to be found. Thompson, who is a week away from appearing in a fifth straight NBA Finals with the Golden State Warriors, learned of the news when meeting with reporters on Thursday. He didn't seem very pleased. Thompson went on to say when he learned about it, "Oh, I didn't," and appeared to be ticked off. When you go to five straight finals, it takes more than a couple of All NBA guys. Do I think there are that many guards better than me? No. Thompson, who was named second team All Defense earlier this week, received the eighth most votes among guards. The top six vote getters, James Harden, Stephen Curry, Damian Lillard, Kyrie Irving, Russell Westbrook, and Kemba Walker, made up the All NBA first. And let me see, All NBA first, that being Harden, Curry, second, Lillard and Irving, and third, Westbrook and Walker. Walker was the final player to earn All NBA status, collecting 4 second team votes and 39 third team votes. Bradley Beal, the Washington Wizards, was next in line with 1 second team vote and 31 third team votes. And Thompson tallied 3 second team votes and 18 third team votes. Thompson will go on to say, "Look, I respect those guys, but when you go to 5 straight finals, it takes more than just a couple All NBAs. Whatever. I'd rather win a championship than be third team All NBA." Of course, the main reason why Klay Thompson is ticked off is because it's going to affect his next contract. When you do not appear on an All NBA team, you cannot receive a max contract. And Klay Thompson could be leaving potentially $31 million on the table. I believe the highest contract he can sign now would be what is it? If he chose to re-sign with Golden State, which now he most likely will do that. I think the biggest contract he can sign with Golden State is like $194 million or something like that. Something like that. And I think with any other team, it's like 140 or 150 million or something like that. I think 4 years, whatever. So had he been selected on an All NBA team, I think he would have had a contract more like 225 million for our supermax. So that has great implications as far as Golden State, as far as being able to, for instance, maybe keep Kevin Durant, and also being able to get, be able to keep Draymond Green down the stretch. You know, I'm like this though. I respect Klay Thompson's um, desire to win another championship ring. It would be his 4th. I respect that, but I'd rather have that 31 million. I mean, you can always get another championship, but you can't always just get an extra $31 million. It's a lot of money. A lot of money to leave on the table. So you can imagine Klay a little pissed off about that. You know, and also I heard Charles Barkley say that, well, the reason why Klay wasn't on this team is because he had a down year. No, he didn't. Klay did not have a down year. Just look at his final season numbers. He started off very, very slowly. He did. He struggled mightily. But in the last, I think after January, Klay Thompson was on fire. Klay Thompson was on fire. Remember at one point in the season, Klay was only shooting like, what was it? 37% from the floor, 14% from downtown, and then later on like 25% from downtown. Well, Klay Thompson for his career shoots about 45% from the floor. During the regular season, Klay Thompson shot almost 47% from the floor. He shot 40% from 3-point range. Every year that Klay Thompson's been in the NBA, he shot at least 40% from 3-point range. All right. Um, Most of his numbers are they're about at or a little bit above his career averages. He averaged more points this year than he averaged last year. Um, Klay Thompson had that game where he made the NBA record 14 3-pointers. I know it's just one game, but Klay did not have overall a down year. Um, Defensively, Klay Thompson is starting to be recognized more and more for his uh, great defense. I'm not saying Klay is Gary Payton or Alvin Robinson, but he's definitely a good, very, very good defensive player. And as much as I love Russell Westbrook, and I Russell definitely had a down year. Yes, he had what was it, 34, I think, triple doubles. Eventually tied Magic Johnson for second all time in triple doubles. Wait a minute. Yeah, Russell Westbrook had 34 triple doubles, but we all know about his shooting woes throughout the season. He did not shoot the ball at all, particularly shoot the ball well at all during the season, especially from 3-point range. He got it going a little bit toward like the last month or so of the season, but Russell had a down year, especially from the offensive end. All right, so if anybody had a down year, it was Russell. So I think it is kind of. I guess the powers to be who vote on these things, they want to acknowledge other players because sometimes the NBA gets criticized for not acknowledging other players enough and kind of maybe looking at things as more of a popularity contest. And they already had Steph Curry on the list. Let me see. Was it? Yeah, they already had Curry as far as guards is concerned. And I'm pretty sure Durant was on the list. So it's like they don't want to maybe overload it too much with too many warriors. That could be possibly it. But look, like Klay Thompson said, uh, even though I would have the 31 million, but he's not talking about that. He said I'd rather win a championship than be third team All NBA. I do agree with that sentiment, but you know, when you're potentially, potentially losing tens of millions of dollars because of some technicality, then that would piss me off. And maybe the NBA should change the rules about whether or not if you don't qualify for an All NBA team, then you can't get a supermax contract. You know, there's something I don't know. It just doesn't seem right. You know, I don't know. It's just my opinion. Maybe they need to look into that and see whether maybe they should make some changes to those rules. But tell me what you guys think.